It's really early actually. It's 7:05. Let me just show you. I don't know if you can see that. And outside is not looking too great today. It looks like it's going to be a wet day. I don't know if I told you this, but I went to have an x-ray done at the hospital that my doctor sent me to do last week. I used that to get some steps in actually because it was at the local hospital and it's about an hour away on foot. So I just walked there and walked back. But anyway, I did do this x-ray. So it's about a week now, so I should have the results today. So I don't know if I should contact my doctor and find out my results or whether or not they're going to call me to come in or not. But anyway, today is a wet, horrible day, so needless to say, the chances are of me getting some steps in today are very slim. I might just jump on some public transport. I don't know. It depends. I might have a walk. If I have a walk, I may take you guys with me. But we'll see. We'll see what the day brings, shall we? But as you can see, it's very dull. And it's really early and it's very grey. I'm actually about to have my first drink, which is, if you look in here, just some black coffee. No milk and no sugar, just like yesterday. I'm going to finish my water first. I had this water from, I couldn't sleep last night, so I went to get myself some water. And so this is from like, I don't know, early hours. So I'm going to finish this anyway because it's still pretty fresh. So I'm going to finish this water while my coffee cools down. And then we're going to make some lemon. I'm going to make some lemon and ginger. I'll show you how I do that. Also have to fit in a workout. So yeah, that's how the day is going so far. Let me show you how grey it is this morning. Yeah, it's pretty dull and pretty grey. But anyway, as I said, I just got up and I'm having my first coffee and some water, and I will be back. Let's see what this day brings. Hopefully we have a bit more of a successful eating day. Okay guys, I'll see you in a minute. So hi guys, I'm back. This is the current time, 10:44, right there. I literally just finished my workout like I said I was going to do. Actually, let me show you. I done 2 cardios today. And I really do like these cardios. When it comes to cardio, it's really a good idea to do very low impact. So anyway, these are the 2 that I did. I did this one right here, which is fat burn low impact, and that's for like 15 minutes. And then I went on to do a 35 minutes 80s dance party. I love this one. The routines are fantastic, and the fact that it's 80s makes it even better. Anyway, so that's what I've just done, guys. Let's bring it back home. Whoops, what's this? Yeah, that's what I just done. So we are going to go to the kitchen now and make our protein. I was going to make some eggs with sardines in a sort of a omelette situation, but I don't know if I'm actually that hungry anymore. So I feel like I'm only going to make the let me put you down. I'm only going to make my protein shake, I think. I was actually going to make an omelette with some sardines and some cheese and everything, because I was actually really hungry earlier. But because I've lost my appetite, I'm going to just have my my protein shake. So I'll show you quickly how I do that. So you're meant to have 300 mils of water. So I always use this for my measurements. Get my filtered water. I could use the fridge filtered water, but I prefer tap water. Bye. That's my oldest. She's off out. Okay, so here's my protein shake bottle. I first fill this up with my water, my measured water. Then I get 1 scoop, which this is provided with a scoop. You get a nice flat full scoop. 1 scoop of the protein shake, and dump that in there. And this protein shake is vanilla flavored, so it tastes really nice. I really like it, and it's plant-based protein. So yeah, it's good for vegans and so on as well. I like the fact that it doesn't have a whole bunch of ingredients that you don't know what's in there as well. So it's a really good one. Anyway, we're gonna just shake this. Let's go back. See if I can carry you. Right, I need to clean my room just a tad real quick while I drink this. So where can I put you? Not much to do. I just need to put away my workout mat till later, because I will be doing a strength workout. You're a bit lopsided. Yeah, I just need to put away my mat. I will need it later because I will be doing some weights later, a little half an hour workout later. I just like to break it down. So when I'm off work, I do either my strengthening workout with weights in the morning, and then I do my cardio in the afternoon, or I do it the other way around. And sometimes I try and fit in my Pilates and my yoga just because of my joint pains that I've recently incorporated. But anyway, let's get some cleaning done real quickly. So these were my son's, his certificate, both of his certificates from college came, and I have brought him a brown leather portfolio about a year ago. So he's put them where he puts all of his certificates and that through the years, all of his awards, medals, whatever, for everything, goes in that portfolio. So he was wondering if he should keep these envelopes, and I said to him, well, no, not really. If you've put them away in your, let's make sure he has, yeah. You've put them away in your portfolio, you don't need to really keep hold of these envelopes. Let's make sure there's no letter or anything else in there. No. Right, I'm going to go and get the broom, and I need to wipe my mirror, and that's pretty much it. Right, that's all I'm going to do for now, guys. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do. We need to take out some meat for tonight's dinner. Tonight's dinner, I'm going to see if I can do my meal separately. Let's hope. and I will tell you what we're having for dinner. But before we do, let me say real quick that it's really a good idea to constantly keep your place, your space, as tidy as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you never know when someone's gonna knock your door unexpectedly. I learned that very early on in my years, growing up with my dad. Whoever doesn't know, you know now that I only grew up with a father. I didn't grow up with a mother. So my dad was very, very particular on how clean our home is. He was particular to the point of everything being in its place. Everything. Even if a fork was out of place, there'll be trouble. So I've grown up with that, and so I'm pretty much like my dad in that way, where I try and keep my space as tidy as possible in case anyone was to knock my door unexpectedly. Also, if you're expecting guests, you just go that extra mile, don't you? And you do a good scrub up and clean up. Like these clothes, for example, they wouldn't be there if I was expecting a guest. They will definitely be removed. I'm not expecting anyone, however. Not today. And it's a rainy day, so I really doubt anyone's gonna... It's the UK. I really doubt anyone's gonna leave out of their home unnecessarily today. But anyway, you never know. You never ever know. But the living area is as clean as it's gonna get, besides my my bed being up. My kitchen is also tidy. Something else that I learned from my dad, that nobody's going to want to have a cup of tea, let alone a meal, in your house if they walk past your kitchen and then they see that it's a bit of a wreck, a bit of a state. You know, you've got grubby cupboard doors and everything is everywhere, your bin is overflowing, all that. Well, basically, thanks Dad. My dad's passed away, God bless him. Thanks Dad for teaching me such good morals and standards as far as keeping my space clean. Anyway, onwards and upwards. We are now going to take out some pork chops because it's in the pantry. Funny enough though, I now actually fancy having that egg after all. Maybe I should make it. Yeah. Anyway, we have our pork chops here. We're going to defrost that. Got some seeded bread here, which I cannot touch. I'm going to take out these eggs. I feel like I am going to actually make some eggs, because otherwise what's going to happen is I'm going to go and sit down and relax and just think, I could eat. So in my brain I'm thinking, because of these insulin spikes that you give yourself every time you eat, maybe if I eat now, just defrost this meat, maybe if I eat now, it will help me hold off till dinner time, and that will help. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I shouldn't cut out breakfast at all, actually, because I seem to always be hungry in the morning. I'm going to fill up my egg containers while I'm here. let's move this aside. I'm gonna get a bowl. I'm gonna crack a couple of eggs. Let's get the frying pan. Let's close this. Let's get the pan going, shall we? I do have the wrong type of oil, however. I have frying oil, which is not the best oil to use, but I'm waiting till this oil finishes and then I will start using these oils up again. Let's take out the salt. Okay, so let that warm up. I'm gonna get some sardines. Shall I get sardines and mackerel? Let's get some sardines. I'm going to put some sardines in there. What I don't like about these sardines is that they do still have the bone, like the spine in there, so I need to take that out. So let's do that. I just split it in the middle. Normally you get to it straight away. There it is. Ugh. I hate that. Let's put that down for now. Split this one and take this one out. Don't really want the sauce. Okay, so once I'm happy that the bones is all out of there, I'm gonna put this in my bowl. Okay. We could add the sauce, but I don't really want to. Okay. Then I'm gonna mash this up a little bit. going to get maybe like 3 eggs. This is a very high proteined breakfast, guys. Very high in protein, and that's what we want after a good old workout, especially. You should really have a very high protein diet. Oh, speaking of, let me tell you what's for tonight's dinner. I'll show you later anyway, but let me just tell you what's for tonight's dinner. Tonight's dinner is going to be, for the kids, it's going to be mashed potatoes, vegetables, and pork chops. And for me, it's going to be mashed, mashed, by the way, that's black pepper, paprika. I'm going to add a bit of salt. Mashed sweet potato is what I'm going to have. Oh, too much salt. Mashed sweet potato. Oh, let's get some cheese. A little bit more protein in there. I should really just grate the bit of cheese that I've got opened, but for the sake of filming and trying to be a little bit more quick, let's just go straight for the already grated cheese. So this is grated mild cheddar. Not going to put too much cheese in there. Let me show you guys. Ugh, I don't think you can see anyway. Anyway, I'm going to mash this sardines up in my egg with the cheese. I know that sounds so disgusting, but it's going to taste great, okay? Yes, so as I said, so tonight's dinner is going to be, for me, it will be pork chops with mashed sweet potato and vegetables. I'll show you that later. Right, that's my egg cooking, and with that I'm going to also have, let me see, do I have any left in? With that I'm going to also have these beans that I got from Iceland with no added sugar. So they're by Heinz and they have no added sugar. So I'm going to have some beans with my egg. We're just going to warm maybe half a tin in the microwave. I'm going to go and run and get my protein shake actually. That's just sitting there. And I do know you shouldn't really put baked beans, like the tins, you shouldn't really put them in the fridge, but that will be eaten in less than, maybe in 24 hours. By tomorrow I might have the rest of it for my breakfast tomorrow. You shouldn't put tins in the fridge for prolonged periods of time. Let me just empty this. The floor needs a bit of sweeping here real quick. While I'm in here, guys, I'm going to do a bit of cleaning as well. Damn it. Had to throw that egg on top of my omelette, guys, as to not waste it because it was already cracked. Just mix that on in there. Oh shit. Right guys, so that's my breakfast stroke lunch ready. I am a little full from my protein shake, but this will hold me off all the way till dinner. So I have my half a can of beans here. Beans with no added, let's wash this bowl real quick, with no added sugar. It's nice and hot. So you guys, you can clean as you go. Okay, the only thing that I wouldn't be able to clean is this frying pan, but I'll come back and do that later. So I'm gonna take the fire off. I'll show you what it's looking like, guys. It's massive. It's like a big old pizza. Overtaking the whole of the plate, guys. Okay, let that cool down. Guys, this is what it looks like. Yum, yum. That's what it looks like. We have my beans as well. And as you can see, it's a full plate of food here. A full plate of protein. We have protein in the eggs, protein in the fish, and protein in the beans. So, good amount of protein going on here. I'm going to eat this, and this will keep me well full, very full for the rest of the day. Okay, when it's time to cook dinner, I'll be back. I'm gonna go and relax now. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back. Yes, it's been a while. We're on track with dinner, however. It has just gone 7 o'clock and dinner is well on the way, so we should be finished eating by 8 o'clock. Fingers crossed today. Okay, so I'm on my 3rd bottle of water, and I have to say I did have a little small snack. The thing is, myself, let me just explain. Myself and my daughter, my youngest daughter, we've been sneezing and bunged up come evening time for some reason. Both of us has been like just really sneezing away and feeling bunged up. So my daughter went to get her eyebrows done earlier, which was about, I'd say about 3-4 hours ago. And on her way home she grabbed some pure orange juice from M&S and some grapes and easy peel oranges. She gave me 2 easy peel oranges, a handful of grapes, and a small glass, this is the glass actually, of pure orange juice, and that's what I had. So that's as far as the, you know, cheating goes. But anyway, we are on the way of doing dinner, so let me just show you. So first of all, over here I have my vegetables. So on the top here, that's my side, that's my sweet potatoes. Like I said, we're gonna have mashed potatoes today. That's my sweet potatoes, and this is for the family. And then underneath here we have some veg. So we have that on the way and cooking right now. And then in the oven we have our pork chops. So let's see how that's doing. There it is. We've seasoned it. We've got onions and peppers in here. I'm gonna just actually turn them over. I'm going to let this cook down a little more, and then we're going to make it into a gravy. And there's our pork chops, guys. I'm going to let it cook a little longer. You guys here for now. Right, so there you have it, guys. That's tonight's dinner, well on the way. We're going to also have some gravy with that once we've finished mashing up the potatoes and the meat is almost cooked. We will make some gravy and that will be tonight's dinner. Okay guys, so I will come back when that's done. Oh, and by the way, I did do, like I showed you earlier, a 20-minute low impact cardio this morning, and I also done a 30-minute 80s dance workout. So I'm really feeling really tired and run down right now, so I'm going to give myself some grace. I'm really indulged in something that I'm watching on Prime at the moment, and I love true movies and I'm really engrossed in watching something. But that's the beauty of doing a workout in the mornings, so that in your evenings you feel less guilty, because at least you've moved your body, at least you've done something. So I didn't do no strength workout, weights workout today, but I did do cardio, so I'll leave it as a cardio day. 20 minutes plus half an hour is 50 minutes of a workout, which is all right. I'm not going to stress myself, because stress obviously you know, brings up your cortisol levels and you end up not losing weight anyway. So I'm trying to lower my stress and not put myself on too much pressure. So because I'm not in the mood to do weights, I'm just not going to do it today. At least I've done some cardio, and I will start the morning with some weights. All right guys, I will see you guys when dinner's ready. All right, bye. Hi guys, welcome back. Dinner is cooked and I've already taken my black seed oil. I've got my water here, and this is the dinner. So we have mashed with some cheese and a little bit of butter, sweet potatoes, some mixed veg and pork chops with gravy. I'm going to show you exactly how much chia seeds I put. That will do. That's how much I put on my dinner. And now I'm ready to go and enjoy. So that's the end of the day, guys. That's what we ate today. And I will be back tomorrow. So see you then. All right, guys. Bye.